Well, hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Steph and this is a new playlist. This is called 2024 Gig Goals. My channel is not primarily about gig work, but it is a portion of my channel, and this playlist is going to be about gig work. For those of you who have known me for a while, you know I've been doing gig work for over a year, but I just got approved to do Lyft and Uber, which is going to change, at least in my mind, everything. So from everything I've seen from Nomadic Hippie doing Uber and Lyft and others, it is a better way to make money in the gig world. Now, I do love my catering work and I continue to do my catering work. And of course, there'll probably still be some food deliveries. But right now, I would like to focus on some rideshare. Now, since this playlist is going to be called 2024 Gig Goals, that means I actually have goals attached to this besides, paying my bills and eating and stuff. And that is that currently, as a food delivery only person, I've had the goal of $150 a day for every day that I work. I do normally work 6 days a week. Some days it's pretty hard to get to $150, but I make it most of the time with catering and DoorDash only. Some of those days can be really long days, and they're still $150 sometimes. So now that I have rideshare, my goals are getting much bigger. Honestly, I would like to make $1,500 in a 5-day work week, every week. Is that possible? Probably. Is it likely? I'm not sure. We're going to find out. But I'm going to do these goals a little bit different, at least at this point. That's my plan. And that is, today my goal is to make at least $150 to start to cover my basic bills and usual spending money. Now, anything above and beyond that $150 that I make today, assuming I make more than $150 today, is going towards a trip to see my grandkids in Boise. I left Boise, Idaho on April 5th, 2020, and I have never been back. I have not seen any of my family since then. Of course, I talk to them occasionally, but my grandkids are getting pretty big. They started out as much smaller people 3 years ago, so I have to get over there. I have to spend some time with my daughter, my grandkids, my sister, see my mom, and that's probably going to be most of it. Now, if I'm smart, I'm sometimes not. I'm sorry. I'll do my best to attempt to show you some screenshots of what the current pricing is for round-trip tickets to Boise for about a roughly 3 to 4 day round trip. If I was successful in attaching those, you'll know that they are running about $350 to $850 for any 4-day period. Crazy, I know. I would also like to rent an EV for the whole time I'm there, just so that I can travel around between my daughter's house, my mother's house, my sister's house, without having to have anyone else worry about me. Of course, I'm going to need some spending money while I'm there, and additionally, I'm going to need money to cover the cost of me not working while I'm there. So, all in all, it could be a fairly expensive trip, and it really shouldn't be. It's just Boise, Idaho, but it probably will be. So that being said, am I going to make all that money today? I don't think so. But if so, you know what? That's pretty cool. However, this will be a running tally. So all that boring stuff aside, I'm not going to spend all day making you watch me pick up people and whatever. I'm just going to check in with you guys and let you know where I'm at. Hopefully, I'm still in a good mood next time you see me. Hopefully. We shall see. Anyway, thank you for riding along with me today. Hopefully it's a great day. Hopefully the money is here as I have thought it was for the last year and a half, 2 years, 3 years plus. And hopefully it's coming for me also. Let's see, guys. I'll see you soon. Also, hopefully, that's the last time I say hopefully. Alright guys, it's been about 3 hours and so far I've only made $20. I've only done 3 rides. But I was really nervous and scared, so I didn't take a few rides that probably could have been okay. But I'm used to thinking small tips because of DoorDash. So some of this I'll have to just learn and get used to. So that being said, clearly I'm not going to get rich yet today or pay for my trip to Idaho. But there's still a lot of today left, so let's see what's going to happen. Now, real quick, you guys know I drive a Chevy Bolt EV, so I'm all about the EVs, but there's a special EV here right now that some of you probably have never seen in real life, myself included, and some of you may never see in real life, but here we go. That's right, folks, it's a Cybertruck. Can you believe it? I didn't think I'd see one anytime real soon, but here it is. Pretty insane looking, isn't it? Pretty cool, pretty wild, pretty bulletproof looking. There you go, folks, a Cybertruck. All right, guys, it's been about 6.5 hours of being online with Lyft, and I've only made $94 and change. I've taken 12 rides, only 4 of them have tipped so far. It seems like there's trouble afoot. So what do you do when things aren't going right? Come to Disney Springs. Just kidding. I just came to go to the bathroom and charge my car for a few minutes and see if there's any good rides out there. So I'm not going to stay out, till 2 in the morning or anything like that. So we'll see. Today has been all Lyft. I haven't activated any of my other apps. So Lyft hasn't been lifting very hard today so far, but we'll see what happens towards the end. Oh, and if you're still with me, thanks for sticking with me. Hopefully this series is going to get a little bit better. And for those of you who are wondering if Disney is dead, this is Disney Springs right here on Saturday night. You can see it's pretty happening. All right, folks, sorry about the glaring light, but it was either this or darkness. So how did it end up? First day with Lyft in the Orlando area on a Saturday during spring break. I only made $144.54 in 16 rides. That was messed up. That was 9 hours and 26 minutes of driving, so clearly not a great day for gig work in general, and particularly not a great Lyft day. But I know there are other Lyft days, and I know there's some things I did that would have led me to not make as much money as I could have. So tomorrow is a new day, and we will attempt some new things. For those of you who are drivers of Uber or Lyft and you have experience in the Orlando area especially, feel free to leave any comments or tips, suggestions, anything else. And for those of you who are just friends, feel free to leave those same tips, suggestions, or comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it not too boring. Clearly I'm about $5 in the hole right now on my goal, just on my weekly goal. So tomorrow we shall see what we can do about that. Thanks for watching.